Welcome to Plant Feed. We're back. It's been like 2 weeks since the last episode. Not how I planned it, but things happen. We're back though. We've got a few more fruits to test. I really don't have much else. This is kind of our podcast. It's turned into a fruit tier list pod, but that's okay, because today we have 3 really exciting fruits to go over. I think you're going to love them. We've got one that is kind of a out-of-nowhere surprise pick, one that I had to add to the tier list, which was a very long and painstaking process, but I got it on the tier list, and I've never had this fruit before, so it's pretty exciting. And I say, let's not even just waffle any longer. Let's get right into this tier list as I try to screen record. Command-Shift-5. Oh, I'm so good at this now. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Excuse me. We've got 3 today, as you can see on the bottom. Peach, plum, and Plumcot. Now, this is exciting. Plumcot. What is a Plumcot, you may ask? Well, I was researching it earlier as I hit my fork. Eatingwell.com has an article. What is a Plumcot, and should you be eating them? The synopsis is yes, you should. 30 calories per fruit, yet 3 grams of dietary fiber, 6% of your vitamin C or vitamin A, and 10% of your vitamin C needs. They look really cool, I suppose. And hey, whenever there's a new fruit, I gotta try it. I gotta see what it's about. So we're gonna get into that. But we're not gonna get into it first. We're gonna get into the other fruits first. And first we've got a peach. Oh. Get another piece. I just dropped it on the table. So the peach. Obviously a very sexualized fruit, which, make of that what you will. I haven't had a peach in a while, but I have had many a peach in my life. Kind of like grapefruits, where I had them a lot back in the day, fell off of them as we hit the pandemic. But I'm ready to reignite a love with peaches. I don't have much more preamble. Let's get into it. Go for another. I'm gonna go for another slice. It's nice and sweet, but it's a little mushy. It's a lot mushy, I would say, actually. And I don't think it's flavorful enough to save it from that texture. These maybe ripen for a day too long, and that's not necessarily fair to the peach. But 7 fruits in now, I think we all realize this isn't really a scientific process. This is just me eating fruits and making a gut reaction as to where they should go. And I think there are still redeeming factors here. Look, it's sweet. It's easy to eat. It's not... I think I'd rather a fruit be too mushy than too crunchy, for sure. I think that's pretty easy to say. But even still, I'm not loving this one. We're going to put it in D tier. I just spilled some water. Which is disappointing for the peach. I didn't want it to be D tier, for sure. I was rooting for it to succeed here, but that's what happens. That is what happens. I gotta clean up my mess here. Let's get into the next one. We've got plums. Plums on deck. I don't have much of a preamble with plums. I'm keeping the skin on. I've been told that's a good strategy. I love the look of the plum. It's very mature. It's very fancy. You know, that purple exterior, that gradient of red and pink and white and orange that come together inside it. You can see that. It's just really nice. You poke into it, you get like these purple juices coming out. It's very mature. It's an adult. Some of these fruits are children. This is an adult. So let's just dig right in. See how it is. I do like the factor that the skin adds. It's a little sour, a little sweet. It's probably the thing that stands out the most in this entire package. I don't think it's a good thing. When you eat an apple, the skin isn't what stands out. It's the apple. The skin is a nice complement, makes it a little crispier, a little nicer to chew on, but it's not the main course. It's not the main attraction. And right here, I think the skin is probably the best part. Excuse me. Which is disappointing. Yeah, not a great showing from the plum. I think I enjoyed it more than the peach, but not much more. I'm gonna put it in C tier, but it's a low C. It is certainly a low C. Let me try to. This mic is going crazy right now. It's like spinning around. I don't know what I did to it. It's like it's missing a screw or something. We've got one more fruit, and this is the Plumcot. This is exciting. I'm so excited to try this. Doesn't have much of a smell. Kind of does smell like a plum, believe it or not. I'm going to do a palate cleanser for this one. This is exciting. Once we get into some of the weirder fruits on this list, I will be able to say I've never tried this fruit before. But we're kind of like in the normal league of fruits here. We've had apples, watermelons, bananas, you know. Everyone eats those. I don't know many people who can say they've eaten a Plumcot. I am one of them. Or I will be after this. And I don't know. I mean, it's... I don't like how veiny it is. It's pretty veiny. It's a weird look. It kind of looks like... almost like a pink lemon or something. Its skin is that of an apple almost. So it's very unique. Again, plum and apricot. Combination as you might have guessed. Excuse me. Let's get into this. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Wow. Blowing me away right now. Yes. Woo! I just gotta keep going. Excuse me. Because this is terrific. This is a great fruit right here. I mean, it's a nice crunchy skin, but it has a soft interior with a little bit of crunch. It's super sweet. It's super flavorful. it almost is like you're getting the best parts of apple and grape together. I want to go S here. I don't want to fall victim to the first impression, but I want to go S here. And I think I might do it. Yeah. Plumcot's going in S tier, folks. It's not better than the apple, but it's very good. I don't know why I just did that on the podcast, but Plumcot in S tier, that is quite the surprise. Terrific fruit right there. And that's going to do it for the tier list today. What a pleasant surprise that Plumcot was. I'm really excited about the Plumcot now. I did not know that existed, but it's terrific. It's really good. Yeah, Plumcot, baby. Plumcot. Woo! Woo! That is my actual reaction to that information. I love the Plumcot. That's terrific. And just for that, I had another one planned. The Plumcot tree is today's plant of the day. I'm doing it. It's an audible. I'm calling an audible, but the Plumcot tree is our fruit of the day. Let me try to get a high-def picture to look at here. I haven't looked at Plumcot trees in preparation, but I mean, they're leafy. They are, full of plums. I'll include plum trees in this because they're kind of the same thing. They're like holly is like, it's like a holly tree. Is that what they're called? Holly bush. It's like a bunch of little buds, little beads on a tree. It's kind of like this for the plum tree, the Plumcot tree, if you will, but with big fruits. I love that. I really do love that. It's beautiful. It's pretty. And hey, if you've got a Plumcot tree in your backyard, you're getting Plumcots out of it. And Plumcots are an S tier fruit. I've said it right here. Yeah, that was terrific. That was terrific. That was great. I really liked that. Yeah, Plumcot is your S tier plant. Plumcot tree is the plant of the day. It's the plant of the day. I'm sorry, that was loud, but I'm excited. I'm excited about the Plumcot. What an episode. This was terrific. I know it's going to be a short episode, but I think to give the Plumcot the appreciation it deserves, it was well worth it. That's all I have for today. The next episode will not take as long to come out, I promise. We'll have more fruits, hopefully more topics as well, but I want to get along with this fruit tier list. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I hope you are too. Until then, check us out on, all social medias, all podcast platforms. Plant Feed Pod will get you there. And until then, I love you all. We love you all. Go to your grocery store right now. I got them at Wegmans, and get yourself a Plumcot. We'll see you in the next one.